Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts. Leicester Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
And now, here's your host.
right, Chris?
I'm that excited at football being back, I didn't press the right button. Hello, good evening, good afternoon. You know, whenever I do a daytime show, I always say good evening. It's because I'm a vampire usually. It's what I usually do. It's back. Pre-season is back. No new players to look at. So I don't know what are you expecting today? Because I'm expecting maybe some youngsters. So is he seeing some youngsters? I think we might do, and it'll be nice because let's be honest with you, Kieran Dewsbury, Luke Thomas, Harvey Barnes. We've not done bad with our youth team before now, have we? But it is the start of the pre-season friendly. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. Do what it says on at the bottom there. Subscribe. Please smash the likes for the video as well. It does really, really help the channel. And if you want to know whenever we're doing shows and we're covering all the women's Euros, we're doing quizzes, we're doing everything while it's off season still, please click that notification bell. One other thing I would ask you very nicely to do is to support the companies that support this channel.
Leicester lead again! The goals are flowing here now!
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open.
For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise,
Visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Indeed, all the details are on the description. In the description below on the YouTube channel. This is going to be an interesting show. I'm going to be honest with you because I'm not sure how it's going to go. This could be the last time I appear on YouTube if I get banned. I'm going to try and do a live stream. I'm doing it from the website. I'm a member, etc., etc., etc. But I might just get my wrist slapped for doing that. We will see. We will see. I'm just looking at them now. The players are out warming up. I don't think we've yet got any team news. Let me just have a look and see. We should have team news, I suppose, really. Let's have a look and see what is coming up for the team, if they have announced it as yet. Yep, here we go. So we're seeing Iverson in goal. Fofana, what did I know? I can't share the screen because I lose my other screen. Fofana, Wilson Brown, Barnes and Flynn, Choudhury, Ricardo, who is captain, Dewsbury Hall, Wright, Daka, and Soumare. So everybody there is getting a bit of a start, which is nice to see. Let me just see if I can do that and bring that up for you. The wonders of modern technology, which you know do have a habit of backfiring on me. But yeah, so here is the team again, as you can see there. So Everson, while I'm here, let me just say, right, this is what I love about Twitter. Yeah, it says at the right hand side there, if you look at it, it says, you might like Manchester United and Manchester City. No, I don't. I don't like them at all. But that's Twitter for you, or Twitter sometimes, as I like to call them. So the team again, let's just run through that team again for you. So we have got in goal, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of these players. Iverson in goal, Fafana, Wilson, Brown, Barnes and Flynn, Choudhury, Ricardo, Dewsbury Hall, Wright, Daka, Soumare. In what formation, I don't know, because they purely are, I think, just put in numerical order there. Obviously, there's a lot of players. Obviously, we see there. We know what they can do. So with them, I think it's about fitness. Wilson Brown, I've got to be honest with you, I've not seen him perform, so I'm not sure how that's going to be. Flynn, Choudhury, like I said, we've got a show coming up tomorrow. Snog, marry, avoid. Basically, it's a keep, sell, loan out, and it'd be interesting to see Craig, who's doing it with me, what he decides to do for Choudhury. I'm mixed on that because I didn't used to like him because I thought he always got a red card in him, and that was my problem with him. But I think it seemed to be that that Rodgers sort of got that out of him. And he was a good defender when he played against Liverpool. I mean, Rodgers blew smoke out of his arse, and then we never saw him again, which I suppose is typical Rodgers. Mendy, I like Mendy, but obviously in Ndidi he's always going to be your starter. If he's fit, he's always going to be your starter in that lineup. Mendy can distribute the ball probably a little bit better. Choudhury is more of a utility player because we've seen he can play in defence and what have you. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. Well, you can never second guess Brendan, can you? Right. I don't really know much about Daka. Obviously, he should be looking to get a hatful tonight. Soumare. Now this is interesting because is this to put him in the shop window? Is this to see if he can do it? I mean, I've always liked Soumare. Again, I've got to be totally honest with you. He wasn't really given much of an opportunity. But then again, people were saying, or the rumours coming out of the ground that Brendan had asked him to make some changes to his style of play, and he didn't do. He didn't really get much of a look in, and you've got Tielemans and Dewsbury Hall there, but I think obviously there's a good player in there because he won the French league. So, it'd be interesting to see how Soumare performs. Jeff, hello, sir, from the Philippines. Must be well early for you. Hope you're well. Friend is not much of an indicator for the real thing, but let's get started. It's not, is it? But like I said, I'm going to be interested to see how some of these teams actually perform. Some of these players, actually perform. But you've got to take into account who we're playing. It was like yesterday, Finland when they played Spain in the Women's Euros. It was ladies against girls, as they say, and I think it'll be a case of that today. Mike, hello, thanks for joining us. No, mate, don't worry about it. It happens. Things happen. Things get changed. Your life, whatever that is, work or private, it always comes first over this. So please do not worry, Mike, about it at all. I still like you. Mike, thanks for popping in, Mike. So we are about 7 minutes off kickoff. Who are you looking forward to seeing? You've seen the team. Who are you looking forward to seeing? Oh, I tell you what. On this day, I'm always up for an on this day. You know me. We signed Ian Walker in goal. Do you remember him? He must have thought he was quids in. Ian Walker coming to a team that was sponsored by Walkers. But Mike is going Leicester 5, Notts County 1. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Oh dear. I wish I had your optimism, Mike. I really wish. Scott, good evening, sir. How the devil are you? Good evening, sir. I'm still at it. Good evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning, goodbye. I always cover everything. I tell you what, if you are watching this live it's on YouTube. So if anybody wants to watch it on YouTube, Mike, I don't know if you want to watch it on YouTube and you want to come in and do a watch along with me. That would be brilliant. Yeah, Scott, I'm with you here. I want to see how the youngsters get on, but I want to see how Soumare gets on as well. I want to see how Daka gets on. You know, there's a few players in there that I want to see learn to perform as well. Let me just. What I'm going to do, Mike. I don't know if you want to say. You know, if you want to watch it, it's on YouTube, so it should be free. Let me just find you in the chat. Let me just. I'm going to send this to you. If you can join, it's fine. If you can't, don't worry. Yes, it's on lcfc.com. It is also on YouTube as well. Yeah, I mean, like you say, I think maybe we needed something different from him. And it didn't quite work out. I've moved around the country. I mean, was it Winston White, our ex-player? I did a chat with him, and he did ask me. He said, "Are you on the witness protection scheme?" I felt like I probably was, but you know, it's hard. I moved from Leicester to Blackpool. My first time I'd left home, I was 21. I was young, and I was a bit like, I went to work for a company that it was W.H. Smith's. It was in a store. There was lots of people. But even that, like coming to Leicester, there's a lot of people. It took me a while to kind of feel at home. I missed my family and friends. And, you know, you're starting to lose friends and make other friends. So, you know, I understand it totally. I do, you know. If you can control the midfield, he may get a chance, Mike. Yeah, I agree. And like I say, let's hope he's had a season here. Maybe he's settled in a bit more, like I was saying. But you know, it's definitely an option. You know, I mean, I would keep him if it was down to me. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me just go up and clear my phone. Yeah, I might get a copyright strike on this. This is going to be interesting to see because I am showing the map. There'll be no sound or anything. But James, good evening. How the devil are you? Good evening again. Good afternoon. I need it tattooed on my glasses, don't I? You know, good afternoon. How the devil are you? I don't really see this being a game really where you will see Soumare or Daka show their true strengths given who we are playing, says Scott. I just want to see so many people expecting too much from the senior players. Yeah, we know we're not going to get a lot from the senior players. We know that because it is a pre-season friendly and the standard of the opposition. And it may be, that we expect to go out and beat these 4-5-0, whatever, and it might be 1-0 or 2-1, or we might even draw or lose it. That's how these work. No. I mean, you've got to think, with a goalkeeper, you've got to think it's the defence in front of him as well. And if the defence let him down, he isn't going to get a look in, is he? On that. Jeff said he wants Daka to get a handful. He's our future after Vardy. Yes, he is. And he should, let's be honest with you, he should be getting oh my God. I'm just seeing the players walk out now. And you know what they say about when the police start to look young, you're old? I mean, this guy looks about 10. There's two, in fact, there's 3 of them there. They look like 10, 11, 12. I mean, it must be great for them, though. It must be great for them just playing alongside the others. The senior pros. But this is the watch along. It is the first pre-season game of the 22-23 season. Leicester hosting Notts County at the Seagrave Training Ground, which absolutely looks amazing.
Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live.
It sure is. So here we go. You can see Mr. Daka there, liking the new strip. I'm like a little kid when it comes to the new strip. I'm so happy that it's come out. I'm just confirming, of course, here is the lineup. Mike, I sent you a link. I don't know if you want to come on at all. Yeah, please do, mate. Please do, because if you can watch it on, you can watch it on. Oh, Mrs. Slocum's son is in goal. Who remembers Mrs. Slocum's son? He's in goal there for Notts County. What? It's funny because the YouTube is a little bit in advance of the Leicester City site, but here we go. Here we go. We think we're getting ready for kickoff any second now. The referee is about to blow the whistle. Be interesting to see if they take the knee at all. Let's have a look as we get underway. I don't know what they're waiting for. I mean, I just every time I watch this, it is an amazing training centre and facility. And we're underway. We are underway. Oh, just look at that in the background. Just look at that in the background. What a building. What a building. Yeah, Mike's popped out to do his shopping. He'll be all right. Cheers, Mike. Get me some milk, will you, while you're out. Lovely weather for this game, says James. Yes, it is. I would guess on the lineup that Soumare will be expected to help create chances. I mean, I think we see him as a box-to-box midfielder, so we'll see how he performs. Let me know what your thoughts are on the players. I mean, maybe, Scott, if you want to watch a couple for us and just keep an eye on them, I don't know, or just enjoy the game. So it's at the back at the moment with Mrs. Slocum's son. And let's just remember, guys. I mean, this is the first game, and it is pre-season as well. The pitch is amazing. Yes, it is. For you ladies, if you're about in Newport, Mike is about in his shorts and t-shirt. It is a bit like that, isn't it? It's too hot for me. It's too hot for me. The pitch is absolutely amazing. I feel like Gary Barlow when I say that. Amazing. Scott, as Chris said in the previous stream, we are playing the number one team in Nottingham. I've forgotten that. Yes, Jeff. We are playing the number one team in Nottingham, and let's not forget that. Oh, God.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it. I will love it if we beat them. Love it. I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Indeed, we will. Indeed, we will. It'll be back in 10, says Mike. We will wait with anticipation. I'll be able to join until 2 as Newport are playing at 2, mate. Well, hopefully we should be over by then, I think, shouldn't we? Oh, no. It'll be the first half, of course. And, of course, yeah, Newport come first, mate. No worries at all. So, here we go. As I'm not expecting an awful lot from this game because, like you said, it's the first pre-season friendly. Let's just put a few things on here. No. Leicester coming forward. It's a cross from the number 22, which goes over everybody's head and out for a throw-in. I wonder when you're playing down the park and you're thinking like, oh, you kick the ball for miles and miles. Who's going to go and get it? That's the you kicked it. You go and get it, mate. Oh dear. So Nottingham Forest. I'm going to say that a few times today. Notts County are. There's Leicester going down back to the Everson. I mean, I want to see Everson do well because, as you know, as much as I love Casper and I adore him, I am happy for Casper to move on, Danny Ward to move up, and Everson to get into that number 2 spot and be played in the cups, the league and the FA Cup. Oh, lovely through ball there, lovely through ball, and it's gone out for a goal kick. I was in that number 22. Lovely ball he set off there. Dewsbury Hall there. He's finishing how he started last. He's starting this season how he finished last season. He looks hungry for it. Out on the wing, probably a little bit different for him. I've just realised I don't really need that because it's up on the screen, isn't it? If you're enjoying Women's Euros, and I don't know if you are or not, but I am looking to cover Portugal and Switzerland at 5, and then Dan's joining me for Holland, Sweden at 8 p.m. Holland holders, Sweden second in the women's rankings, just behind the States. So that is going to be hopefully the match of the tournament. Scott, I get that. It doesn't. They've not got the names on the back of the shirts yet. I think that is really unfair of them. And of course, I'm not. My eyes aren't that good. I also want to see if he plays out from the back like Schmeichel does, Scott. That will be interesting to see how he reacts and what his passing is like. You know, if he does kick it upfield, does it stay in the pitch or does it go out? God, you've got to love that state. You've got to love that training facility behind, haven't you? Intercepted by Leicester there. Trying to play little triangles of football. Didn't really come off. And Notts Forest had the ball, played it into the centre of the pitch. A long ball up, hopefully there from Notts County. Did well. It got to the... Oh, he's given a corner. He wasn't sure then, the ref, but he gave a corner. But it was good defending from Flynn there. It was actually not. I thought it was a pump and hope, but obviously the guy comes running down the right hand wing there, number 21, and Flynn. Yeah, he just good tackle because he could have given away a penalty then. Scott, don't even think it. Don't even think it, Scott. That Jamie Vardy in the background. Where the corner comes in, Leicester haven't done a very good job of clearing it. And they pass it back out to the right-hand side, the near side. Whoa. Oh, nice one. Oh, he wasn't taking any prisoners then, Daka, was he? No, he's having it. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. What a ball from Flynn up to Barnes there. Nice play from the Notts Forest. Oh, a tackle coming in from Wilson Brown. I think we're going to see a lot of changes at half time. Definitely think we are. Is anybody watching the women's football, by the way? Let me know what you think of it, because there was some not very nice comments put in the Facebook group when I linked it. And I'll tell you what, though, having watched it, the standard of play, if you compare it to the Hungary game, England-Hungary, my God, it's 10 times better than that, if not more. And there was no cheating, diving, going over, hair pulling. And Mike's in with us, so I'll be adding him in a second. Let's add young Michael in there.
Well, I'm just getting my camera sorted, but I am here. Don't worry, guys.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem.
That's the problem when you've got to do shopping.
Well, you know what it is. I hope you got my milk for me. I did ask you.
Yeah, I brought you a loaf of bread as well.
That's all right. No problem.
Hope you like braces.
Sorry?
I said I hope you like braces. That's all I got.
Yes. I've no idea because I've never heard of them. Must be a Welsh company.
You're more into Warburtons than I'm guessing.
Yeah, bread, but actually for milk, not bread.
Warburton's milk. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you just said no. I asked for milk, and you just said I prefer Warburtons, and they make bread.
Oh, it's early in the morning. It's not.
Yeah, it is. This is true. I had to set 3 alarms to make sure I was up for this. Soumare is finding spaces but not holding on to the ball and instantly passing it back.
Boubacar Soumare has got a big game. I know obviously it's all about fitness, but when you're someone who hasn't played a lot of first-team football, it's not about fitness really. Is it for bands, for Dakar, for these type of players?
Yes. Yeah. Well, Soumare's got a lot to prove because there's a lot of rumours linking him out of the club.
Yeah. I did actually manage to watch the Spain game, but in a place that is not really applicable to do a live stream.
I think we'll leave it at that, shall we?
Oh, bloody hell, I just walked into that. Nothing like that, by the way, guys. Don't worry.
It was the old prison signal. They turned it down, did they? Oh, not to count it offside there, played through.
No, I didn't. I didn't get his gin. You have a look at the Notts County team actually, because I know obviously they're National League and they're a league below us, but I do actually look at some of their games sometimes because the National League is actually on BT every week.
Oh,
so I have seen a few Notts County games last season. I know they've lost a few of their key players. Enzo Baldwin has left them, who was their best player last season. So
yeah, all right. I forgot. Yeah, of course, you will know. You'll know a bit about them.
Yeah,
Rodriguez. They're the better team in Nottingham.
They are. They don't deserve to be where they are, apparently. If you know what I mean.
Yes. Yeah.
Rodriguez is good. I don't know what number he's wearing. And Mitchell, I'm presuming it's done in formation order. If it is, then Mitchell up front is good.
Leicester's not, but we've just gone in numerical order once we get past Everson.
Yeah, a lot of teams. It's so annoying when you do a watch on to know, especially League Two, when you don't remember what formation each team plays.
Yeah, and also they haven't got names on the back of the shirts. So
no,
unless you know them from behind. And let's be honest with you, you'd be very worried if you knew.
Yes, I was just saying, if someone could own up to knowing a Leicester player from behind in the chat, I'd be a bit.
I'd like to please let me know because I'll sell the story to the Sun and make a fortune.
What was I going to say? Is it a normal 90-minute match? This, or are they doing?
As far as I know, it is. Yes, yeah.
Because our game is 2 60-minute games.
Oh right. No, I'm guessing it's 90 minutes. I've not heard anything else.
Yeah, normally they would say. Unless stated, it would be 90 minutes.
And you're quite right, Jeff. I do eat all the pies. I basically eat anything. So, yeah.
Oh, you got to love a good pie, though. I'm trying to open this drink, but it's not.
Do you know what? When I left Leicester and I went up north to work in Blackpool, and I never heard of this before, but they had potato pies. Now, what What an absolute waste. I mean, you do not have your potato in your pie.
No.
But apparently, in the Northwest, you do.
I don't know if you've heard of something similar, but it's not nothing similar at all. But have you ever tried potato salad when it's got like the?
No, I hate it. Well, I have tried it, yes, and I hate it. You know.
I like that.
Yeah. Hi, Helen. How are you doing, Helen? I didn't get your message on Twitter. It didn't come up as a message request, so I don't know if you want to send it again, Helen.
I'm trying to get the Leicester Twitter so I know which players which rather than.
Yeah, it's on the Twitter. There's a number up.
They haven't got the actual number of day because 22 I thought was Drewsbury Hall.
It is, yeah. They should have the numbers on the shirts. Should match the numbers that they got listed. Good through ball there. That was Drewsbury Hall there playing a ball through. Leicester not quite getting on at the end.
Oh yeah, Drewsbury Hall is playing. So Iverson, Fofana, Wilson, Brown, number 6. That's interesting.
I forgot, Helen. Sorry, you forgot, Chris. I am fine, enjoying the sunshine. Good. Like I said, I just thought you were going to do me about the show. Message me about the show, but
so is Brendan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your hat on, Brendan. You're thinning out on top.
I must say your training facility is absolutely superb.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's when they pan back and you can see the building in the background, you know.
Yeah, I saw that when they first started it. You panned it to where you're scoring first half.
Yeah, it's Helen. Yes, it is our training ground. But no disrespect to Notts County, it still is probably a step up from their ground. But
it's a better pitch. But obviously they've got stands, which would make it a better ground. But what's the point in playing fancy? On a fancy, in a fancy stadium when you've got a crap pitch. So
exactly. And there's no point playing it at the KP if you've got no fans in, because you're just paying a fortune just to get the ground open. Well, that's a wild ball from Notts County there, straight through to Everson. I'm not sure if Everson's...
Oh, carry on. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I'm not going to sure if Everson's going to what sort of game he's going to have. I mean, we want him to do well. We want him to show, he won all the awards last season on loan, but this is Notts County. And you've got to question is how much they will test him. Yeah,
it's completely fair. Look, you look at what he done last season at Preston. He was probably a massive part in what they done last season.
Yeah.
But it's different when you're playing against, just being biased, like Cardiff, Swansea, Huddersfield, Nottingham Forest, Reading, teams like this that will give you 10, 15 shots a game to save. When against Notts County, you're not going to have many shots. They'll probably have 2 or 3, maybe 2 or 3 each half. That's if he stays on for the full game, because you know what pre-season's like.
Yeah. Chris, good evening. Go on. Good afternoon. I need to write that in big letters somewhere. Good afternoon. He said it as well. It's
afternoon. You should have went. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not used to doing afternoon streams. You see, this is it. All my streams are usually in the evening. I'm just a hermit here. I don't know whether it's light or dark outside, raining or sun shining.
Yeah, as I was going to say,
Helen.
I thought she said Helen. I thought she said something else before I saw County, to be honest.
Yeah, she didn't say that. Anyway, Helen, that's okay. I know you. As an Everton fan, I know that you sometimes get things wrong.
Go on, Soumare. Drewsbury. Oh, why is it? Oh, that's nice.
It's out to Flynn. Flynn out to Barnes.
Can't have a shot. I don't know what. Oh, I would just go for it.
Look, we've even put a water display on for you. What more could you want?
I've just seen that. I don't know about you, Chris, but do you think that in pre-season, when you're playing lower league teams, that maybe should have the game at their ground and let fans in to sort of support them financially, if it's like a Leicester or a Chelsea going to like Notts County? Or
in fairness, all the rest of our pre-seasons apart from Seville, which we always have one big one before the. It's that Leicester do it every year, and they did this. Funnily enough, 2 years ago, when I did my first ever watch along, or my first ever show, was after the Birmingham game, pre-season friendly, and it was funny enough at the training ground as it happened. But yeah, apart from that and the last game, which is Seville, it's our big one. We are playing them all away at their grounds.
Yeah.
We're playing Derby, Preston.
Even more of a classy club.
Yes. Yeah, so we are. Yeah, and I think that's right. I mean, we're never going to have a sort of a trip to Thailand or wherever, which is a shame. And these teams go abroad and what have you. But we seem to prefer to ours to play ours longer. And they're all about fitness. You don't learn anything. What's he going to learn about Dhaka today that he doesn't know? Nothing. But Oh, right there. I thought he might just have got to that, but he didn't quite. 20 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Look at those. Best shirts again in the Premier League next season. Now look at this cross coming in. Wright's got the ball. Barnes shoots the cross, and it was Dhaka. Could he not get on the end? Was it a bit too far ahead of him? Yes, it was, in fairness.
Less of that, Chris. Saw your comment. Less of that.
Yes. Here we go. Look at this. Down now. Yeah, Matt, Jeff, thank you. I'll just say I'm always talking to you, Jeff. It's evening there. Of course, yes, it's evening. When I said you were up at court, yeah, it is evening there, isn't it? Yeah.
What time is it then, if you don't mind me asking, Jeff? It must be about 7, 8, something like that.
It's Philippines, so I'm not sure how many hours ahead they are.
I think it's like 5 or 6, I think.
Look at that building in the background. God.
Scott.
I haven't seen a comment come up from Scott yet. Oh, here we go.
I saw that clip.
Oh, to be honest, yes, I'm going to say he could be our first signing, as a lot of people said. Oh, hang on, number 21 for County here. He's up against Wilson Brown, and Choudhury comes across.
That's that I mentioned. That's the one to keep.
22. Oh, just do you be able to sit there with your old? Is it Jack Daniels that you like, Jeff?
I love Jack Daniels. I want to try and get hold of the Apple one because that looks pretty nice.
No, I was disappointed in it.
Have you tried it?
Yeah. I've got some, actually. I've never finished it.
Well, that makes my decision clear then.
Oh, to be honest, no, I mean, I'm not a huge Jack Daniels fan as such, but Jack Daniels brought out a cider, and it was Jack Daniels and cider.
Yeah.
Bottle. And my God, that was nectar. That was mwah. And I complained because I couldn't get it anymore. Oh.
Well, they never sold.
Yeah. Thank God he was awake. That was a bit last minute. But no. And I complained. I said, where the hell can I get your apple, your Jack Daniels cider from? They always stopped making it. There wasn't enough demand. But we do this apple version. So I thought, okay, I'll get that. But it wasn't the same.
Yeah, because Jack Daniels on its own is very nice. But when you have it for so long, it becomes to be a bit dry. And I thought with the apple, it may sort of refresh it a bit, but
I mean, I tried it because it was on sale at Sainsbury's.
Yes, I've done that as well. Yeah, try what's on sale. See,
yes.
This is buy it, one sip. Yeah, you can see why it's a tenner.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Aldi, I mean, they do sort of. I think it's Orchard, which is their own cider, which in fairness isn't bad. That if I was struggling with money, I would have that. But then we've got the one below it, which comes in like 2-litre bottles, which is literally piss water.
Yeah, some drinks are very, very bad. The low ones then, but some of them are really nice. Like their their beers in or lagers or ciders in Lidl's quite nice.
You're quite right there, Helen. We can't get rid of him. He's like a bad rash.
And after VAR, he'll go on to do when they speak to the former refs, like with what's his name? I can't think of that. The one's name that does it at the moment. They'll come back to me in a minute.
Yeah. If you do want to know about what refs do and how it works out, do check out the In Conversation with Mark Halsey on the Leicester Till I Die website. It was a good chat. He's very honest. He's retired, so he could say
whatever he wants.
Yes. And as you can see there, Jeff, I'm not going to say Jeff's an alcoholic. Let me say he likes to collect empty bottles, shall we? I think that sounds a lot nicer than saying he's an alcoholic. I'm joking, Jeff. I love you. You know that. But it's very much, I want to say it's very much like a practice match, but
it is, though, isn't it? Really, realistically.
Yes, yeah.
What's your next pre-season friendlies then? In old, like, who have you got in pre-season this season?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I haven't got the details ready. I know we've got. I think. Well, this time next week we're away to OH Leuven, which is our sister club in Belgium.
Oh, you're going. Oh, that's. Is that like a yearly thing? Is it, or because most teams have a yearly friendly that they.
To be honest with you, that is the next one up. 1:00 kickoff on Saturday the 16th, and it's at the Den Reef Stadium in Leuven. Then after that, we've got Hull on the following Wednesday, away at Hull, then away to Derby. Well, we've got to help these little, shitty teams out, haven't we? And then away to Preston. Derby and Preston are on the same day, so that's a split squad. Although different times, it's split squad. And then Seville on the 31st. Like I say, we always have one big game a season. I can remember the first one when they started doing that. Oh, it was brilliant. It was Real Madrid.
I remember you've had Napoli before, I believe. You've had Atalanta, I think.
Yeah, we've had Barcelona.
Yeah. Who was it? It was Villarreal last time, wasn't it? When
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Be quiet, just Miner is ironing and can hear every word. Hello, Miner. How are you? Welcome. Get the ironing done. Oh, I'm going to cause a divorce, aren't I?
Jeff's next comment: she's gone out.
Yes. Kevin Friend, is he retired? I don't think he's retired, has he? He's from Leicester. He's the Leicester referee, is Kevin Friend.
I didn't think him or
no. John Moss has.
Yeah, I did. I heard about John Moss and Mike Dean.
John Moss, Mike Dean, and I might have been a third one, but Kevin Friend hasn't. He's a lovely. I met him. We did a charity match once. We played Doncaster fans, played Leicester fans, because on the same day, a Doncaster fan had a heart attack in the stadium, the last game of the season. When we got promoted, funny enough, and then a Leicester fan had a heart attack outside the ground. So we did a charity match between fans, and he was the referee. He turned up and refereed for us. A lovely, lovely man.
Imagine that a fans' charity match refereed by a Premier League.
I know. Yeah, I know. It was a case of like, everybody. Who do you know? What favours can you call in?
Yeah. Not just that. If you go to lay a tackle in, there's a Premier League referee there.
Yes. It was a bit. It was a two-legged affair, and we won the first one, something like 7-1. They'd been out drinking the night before, and we absolutely trounced them. And I think the return match, I think it may have been 2-1 to them or a draw. But yeah, that first leg was amazing. Chris says he never goes to pre-season games. Don't know about you, lads. I don't, because I'm down in Bournemouth, and obviously to go all that way, well, this one I won't be able to watch anyway. But if Leicester were to play Bournemouth in a pre-season friendly, yeah, I'd go. If they were to play Southampton and possibly even Brighton in a pre-season friendly, I'd go, because they're away from home near me.
because sometimes Poole. I remember. I know it sounds weird, but I do actually. Oh, they're in. Choudhury's going to sort that. Great defending.
Yeah, I've got to the point where I wouldn't mind Choudhury staying.
He's a decent little player.
He used to have a red card in him every time he went on the pitch. And I must admit, I had, if indeed he wasn't available, I would have had Mendy and then Choudhury. But Choudhury, he played in defence when we beat Liverpool 1-0 just before around Christmas time, and he was immense. He was absolutely immense.
Was that when Brendan said he's going to be a big part of the team?
Yeah, and then we never saw him again. Yeah.
About pre-season, to answer Chris's question, the only reason I used to go to every Newport pre-season game, but I don't now because I don't see the point in wasting money on travel tickets to go to an away pre-season game when 2-3 weeks later you go into London for a League Two game. So that's the only reason why I don't do it. If we have a home pre-season, I'll go to it.
I get that. I mean, if I lived in Leicester, I would go to the home ones. But would I travel from Bournemouth up to Hull to watch what, in essence, is a second-string team, probably?
Or not if it's a full-strength team, it's going to be. He's in Harvey Barnes.
How come you're ahead of me? You watching it on YouTube?
No, I'm watching it on the stream.
Yes, 1-0. 1-0. Harvey Barnes, 30 minutes on the clock through and carrying on where he let off last season. And I think we've got to have this, guys. I think we've got to have this.
I don't know why I'm celebrating so much when it's not my team.
It's the music. Daka through ball. Barnes ran onto the end of it. Number 17, their defender, wasn't going to get anywhere near it. What a link up. What a link up between them two. Barnes took it coolly, took it nicely.
Was it Shrewsbury Hall who put the ball through?
No, I think it was Daka that put the ball through.
I can just watch it back.
And they're having a break for drinks. I bet it's pretty warm there, in fairness.
Just watching it back now. It is. Daka through ball.
Yeah. James says here, good finish from Barnes. Yes, indeed. Chris Welsh, it's pretty hot weather here in Carlisle. Am I living with Lion and the Witch in Narnia world? You are.
Hot in Carlisle, bloody hell!
I know in Carlisle where the football team play in flippers.
I was gonna say Scotland's normally cold at this time of the year. Joking, Chris.
Niall, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day.
I like that.
I think Sunday names will get you in trouble, Mike. Niall, sorry. Certainly, I don't like it, and I don't know whether Mike does as well or not.
Not really. Hang on a minute, I've got the bloody parcel coming through the door. Hang on a second.
Not a problem, mate. That love honey's arrived, has it? Your delivery. Oh, he's got his board out. He's got his board out as Brendan.
Oh, Liverpool shirt. Ugh.
Can you imagine? I did think about having a go at that. You send it off and they send you a mystery shirt.
Yeah. You can set preferences though. You can set preferences where you don't want certain teams.
Oh, can you? Because if I got a bloody Forest shirt through, mind you, I could burn it live on air. That'd get me a few things. Warm in Scotland. It's never warm in Scotland. It rains all the time, doesn't it? Spencer, good afternoon, sir. How are you? Jeff, do you think our subs are warming up on the golf course? Well, I'm surprised we didn't make a move in for Bale when your training ground's got a golf course attached. Oh, that would have been perfect for him, but hey ho.
He was in Los Angeles yesterday or this morning for his. Well, he didn't play today because he's not fully fit, but
yeah,
he was there celebrating their win, and they got their first. They got a win against their rivals, LA Galaxy.
I love the fact that, you know, all this modern technology, and there's Vardy. Gotta love the guy. And Brendan stood there with his whiteboard, leaned up against his stomach. You gotta laugh.
It just looks stupid, doesn't it?
It does. It's absolutely, like, you know.
You've got all these digital iPads. You've got all these, you know, technology training programs that you could do in game, and then he brings out a bloody whiteboard.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Don't forget, guys, please support the companies that support us. All the details are below in the YouTube chat. You can get discounts if you quote codes on some of them as well. And you get discounts on any Leicester Till I Die merchandise if you are a gold member. There's a few there in the chat that are members, but not necessarily gold. Intro, outro videos from just $6. 10% discount on all your gaming accessories. And 3retro.com for the best retro shirts, national and local teams.
I'll have to look into the intro and outro. I need a new one, to be honest.
Only $6, mate. £4.50. You've literally, I mean, there's at least a couple of thousand, I would say, on there. There is loads of them. Depending what sort of theme you want, and you can change them all. And they're ready within 15 minutes. You know, they just got download and they email it. Giles saying that, Brendan with his whiteboard. Oh, it's also warm on Merseyside too. I think it must be a 30-minute and a half. It is. You were asking earlier, it's 30 minutes and a half. But then how can it be?
I think that might have just been a water break.
Well, no, but they've changed ends. Oh, no, they haven't. No, they haven't.
Be interesting. 45th minute now.
Yeah. Oh, don't go out if you're on Merseyside. It's warm. The tyre thieves will be out. Sorry, James, couldn't resist it.
I'll carry on, Chris.
Don't worry if you get a Man United shirt coming through my door. It's useful to wipe my backside, especially when lockdown happened. Yes.
Chris Welch was a very nice mate, but you got to take him in moderation. Only messing, Chris.
Well, he's a mate of yours, so we're always on tenterhooks when he comes in. But anyway, no subs yet. I
don't even know who's on the substitutes for Leicester. Because when I looked on,
I don't know, to be honest with you. Probably everybody else that isn't in the first team. So we've seen Vardy obviously sat down watching. I mean, all the internationals are back. I'm not sure except Tielemans, possibly he's not back yet, but he's probably down in London, sort of, you know, doing some shopping around North London. And Helen's agreeing with Chris there about the shirt.
the thing, I don't know if you agree, Chris, because obviously a lot of teams this won't apply to, but for Leicester, because apart from that game away in Leuven to play the Belgian side, all of your games are in England. Do you think that helps you sort of look?
To be honest, I mean, okay, I mean, you know, we could go abroad and we could say get a game against Seville or Bilbao, you know what I mean, and play some of those teams.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you learn any more than, you know, playing this game? You don't, no. Because, you know, you're still playing, you know, I mean, one game, like I say, we're in Preston at 1 and we're in Derby at 3. So it's two halves of teams altogether. So it's certainly more cost effective. And at the end of the day, I mean, you know, all right, this one isn't in front of fans. And this would have been nice to have played this at Notts County, get the fans in to come and see and give them a bit of money. Yeah, you know, I agree with that. But you see, the fans, again, you're not going to get full stadiums because they know that the teams that are coming to play them are, you know, not full squads, if you like, you know. So, but no, I mean, you know, or what's the, you know, I mean, I know Chelsea and Man United and Liverpool, they go to the Far East and play in mini tournaments, but, you know, they've got the worldwide following.
Yeah, it's different when you're like a Liverpool or Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, Tottenham, when they go to Japan, Thailand, Australia, and stuff like that, because they've got this wide, like you said, the wide following in every four corners of the country, haven't they? So
yeah, I mean, we've gone up since obviously we won the Premier League. Oh, what's that? No, just we all
I
go
agree.
that way.
Yeah, Leicester owners are.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there was a survey done once by one of the nationals, and it was saying like it was asking fans of clubs how much they love their owners. Leicester were top, but we got 96%. I'm thinking, what 4% of our fan base does not love our owners? I mean, God Almighty, there's that advert in there. If Carlsberg did, whatever, and it'd be better. And if Carlsberg did football owners, it'd be Leicester.
But then again, that might be people of other fans just going on there to, you know what it's like, Chris.
Yeah, possibly. Anyway, coming up to 40 minutes gone, still 1-0 from that Harvey Barnes ball. A lovely through ball from Daka, in fairness. Soumare, not seen an awful lot of him.
I was literally about to say about 10 minutes ago, Soumare's looked decent, and then the last 10 minutes he's been woeful. So, like, not getting on the ball. So I was like, yeah, that's definitely not to say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to say. I mean, maybe he wants to leave. I don't know, but it's come on. If you want to leave, put a performance on.
Or if you want to leave, just say you want to leave rather than.
Well,
just...
I think he's quite happy, and I think we're happy to let him go if the right offer comes in. I don't think he's going to settle into Rodgers' plans. Oh, the through here, no, good stop from Everson there. I think the Leicester defender was worried about bringing him down for a penalty, but
watching it on YouTube, Chris, or are you watching it on the stream?
I'm watching it on the stream on the Leicester website.
Right, I'm watching it on the StreamYard, and I think I'm like a few seconds ahead.
I think it is because I've got it on the StreamYard there, which is from the Leicester City website.
Yeah.
Before YouTube go mad. So it is from the Leicester City website, which I've also got up on another stream here. Oh, you're 1-0. Oh my God.
Yeah.
41 minutes in, would you believe Leicester City concede from a corner? Who knew?
That's awful defending. Sorry, I know you're a Leicester fan, Chris.
No, I'm not. In fairness, the goalkeeper went for it and dropped it.
I think it's not the goalkeeper's fault. I think the defenders are just sort of, looking up in the air and hoping that the ball drops. And Iverson does very well to come and collect it. And his defenders
He doesn't collect it, in fairness.
No, sorry, not collect it. Like try and come out to the ball.
I don't think he did. Yeah, I think I'm not saying it was a foul from him, but there was obviously a Forest player up there with him. But he didn't collect it. He didn't punch it out. Yeah, it was a kind of like he came, but he wasn't sure. What he wanted to do with it. Sorry, just a sidetrack. It's like watching down the park on Sunday, and there's like 10 games going on. Like you see the.
Yeah, the training behind. Right, let me put it on the Leicester website. That'll be easier.
I think it's because you might have to have an account on the Leicester website, which is free, but you might have to sign in.
Yeah, I'll do that.
James Dunlop, that was a poor goal to give away. Wait, it's from a corner. Nothing changes, and it was sloppy, Helen. Like I say, he came for it, but he came with no conviction. It was a young defender that then I think he was probably expecting the goalkeeper to either get it or punch it clear. Cross comes in now from Leicester, and it's out. Is that a corner? No, it looks like it's a defender, a goal kick. But yes, it was a real poor goal to give away.
I think actually looking back at it, because I've just seen it back on the stream, Iverson sort of comes but doesn't come full-heartedly.
Yeah.
He goes and he's like, I don't know if I sort of believe in myself to
Yeah,
get
well, this is what I think the defenders thought. He would either it hit the post. It hit the post. Oh, I'm not sure whose shot it was. Choudhury's got the ball at the moment.
I think it was Daka who hit that.
Is that Pierre into the box? Nobody on the end of it. Forest are going to possibly get it away.
I'll stay on, Chris, but because I can just keep an eye on the Newport result.
No, if you want to go and watch the Newport, please.
No, it's not live. It's not live. It's just they're updated Twitter, so I'll just stay on and just keep updated.
Right, no problem. Let's have a look who it was.
Oh, it wasn't Daka.
No, number 26. It was Wright. It was Callum Wright.
He was excellent at Cheltenham last season.
Oh, that was. I mean, the goalkeeper nearly got a touch on it. AFCB James Reed TV. Good afternoon. How are you, sir? Welcome along. From my neck of the woods down here. No, it's not. It's not Bournemouth, is it? AFCB.
Yeah, it is.
Atletico Football for Bournemouth. I thought it was Bournemouth. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the post there, says James. Welcome along. If you are new to the channel, please do give us a subscribe and smash the likes if you're watching. Got 37, 38 watching at the moment. Let's see if we can get those likes up as well. It does help the channel. And if you can do that, that is a help as well. Wow, a Wrexham fan actually being nice to me and sub to my channel first time for everything.
I've just seen the Newport team, and I actually like it, to be honest. It's a strong team. I know obviously it's irrelevant, but
yeah,
it's
Daka now on the ball.
3 at the back.
Tosses it in. Dewsbury Hall out to Barnes. Not a particularly good ball, and I followed the fly to the ball, then realised it was from the practice game behind.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's like then the local end. You've got the main pitch where you've got the main game, and then you've got the 2 pitches.
Thanks for that. Yeah, do what Mike says there, and he's quite right. I'm a great guy. He could have said legend, but you know,
I didn't think you did invent the windowsill, to be honest, Chris. So
yeah, that would have been funny if you got it the right way around. But yeah, I get you stopped me saying that. You swine, sir. You swine. 43 watching. Let's see how many likes we can get on the video. But
it's been an interesting game, to be honest, because Notts County, I know they've not really offered much, but they're playing decent considering this is not your full strength team by a mile. But
no. Oh, into the box here. What were you? Oh, don't know what you were doing there. I mean, you've got to look at it and go, yeah. I mean, we've got what is it? 1, 2. We've got 3 youngsters, or 4 if you've got Iverson, Wilson, Brown, Barnes. Oh no, of course not. Flynn.
Right.
Yeah.
So you look at Daka, you've got Barnes, you've got Choudhury, you've got Dewsbury Hall, Fofana. So there's still Fofana is probably one of your best players, and he's starting. So, but then again, he has come back
again. Dewsbury Hall and Ricardo as well, you know, and Barnes, you say, yeah.
I remember a few years ago when Ricardo was linked to like Barcelona because he was like one of the best right backs in the league, and I think he's had injuries or something like that.
Yeah, it was out a long time. Oh, here comes Barnes, but he was offside.
What's happened there? 47 minutes, but I thought it would have been half time.
Well, we had the drink break, didn't we?
Oh yes, yeah. It's probably yeah. Oh.
James Reed fan, please do not post links or anything on in the chat. If anybody can just delete those for me, that would be fantastic.
All done, mate.
Cheers, buddy. We're doing our own. So when you came in, James, you should have seen a form that came up that said you agree not to post links. But as that's your first strike, we won't kick you out.
I'll tell you what, I do like their goalkeeper. He's played in and amongst the football. I forgot who he's played for, but he's played in and amongst the football league. He's 34 now, to be fair. Yeah, he's been around Scunthorpe, Oxford, Blackpool, Bristol, Lincoln. 86 games for Notts County, to be fair, in 3 years.
Wow.
Not bad.
The oldest club in the football. Well,
Yeah.
not in the football league anymore, are they? But
I thought it was Sheffield or no, it's Sheffield FC or his thing before.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Dan. I didn't see this earlier, Dan. How do you chaps? Long time no see. You missing me? Yeah, but the thing is, Dan, you miss Piles when they're gone, and they're a pain in the arse as well. But hey, that deserves a half time. 1-1. Lovely goal from Barnes. A sloppy goal to concede from the corner. Come on, Leicester fans. We know what that's like, don't we? Bloody hell. Yeah, have to go out. Thanks a lot, Helen. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, take that as a note to my comment. Dan, who had a romantic date night last night with his missus. He had a date night with his missus, and he ended up on the Xbox. I'm not sure how that works, but
I can tell you how it works, Chris. It wasn't a very good date night.
Well, unless they were on The Sims and they were like, they were each a character. No, let's not even think about that. Yeah. Welcome back. How are you? Welcome along. We'll put the
For God's sake, afternoon, Ian, not evening. I've done it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff. I was talking to you.
Sorry.
I said, sorry, Jeff. I was meant to be talking to you because I know he's in the Philippines where it isn't evening. So everything's that wrong. Hi, Jeff.
You were talking to Jeff. Remember that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Ian, welcome back, mate. Where are we here? Yeah, we won't show you the adverts at half time because we're not allowed to. I mean, it's difficult to literally judge, isn't it? You can't say like, how have Leicester played? Well, it's a pre-season friendly.
Yeah, look, you've played well, but then again, so have Notts County. But if this would never be piss off. But the Welsh people, bloody reading that comment then because I was losing my focus. But Notts County throughout the season will not play like this, and Leicester will not play like this because Leicester will have much more difficult opposition.
Yeah,
and Notts County will have a lot, less opposition in terms of quality. Notts County will probably be one of the favourites to get promotion out of the National League, and Leicester should be, in the top 10 of the Premier League.
Yeah. Like I say, how often have you?
It's all about fitness, isn't it? Really, pre-season.
It is. I don't think it's even about tactics, to be honest with you, because, like you say, you've got players in there that aren't going to start the first game.
I think it could be to do with tactics. Get a new manager. If you get a new manager, tactics could be a part of it. But Rodgers has been this is his first.
Yeah, exactly. Right, we are going to go and water the plants and drop the kids off at the pool, and we'll be we'll be back in a bit. Wrong one.
Leicester lead again. The goals are flowing here now.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open.
For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise,
Visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live.
It is good evening. Well, good evening. There we go again. Good afternoon. Welcome back. It's the heat. It's getting to me. Leicester City 1, Notts County 1, live from the Seagrave Training Ground. And the pitch is looking nice. And the building in the background is looking, well, it's looking like a five-star hotel. Not going to lie. Yeah, Anthony, welcome back, mate. How are you? We did that before. There was no date night, just not vlogging last night, so I could spend time with the family and Kate. Got to find a balance. Yesterday was enough, so I'll be back tonight. Like it, mate. Like it. And Turf Morehouse said, I am well, Scott. Glad you are well. One or two players have and some good spells. Still yet to see how Soumare fits into the team squad. Interested to see our second half team. I think there'll be a lot of changes, which is a shame because I've just got that used to who's playing what number. But here we go. And like I say, Mike, welcome back. We said before, didn't we? It's just these games are fitness. You know, we haven't got any new players to sort of watch or bed in or anything. So it purely is just a case of, you know, them getting a bit of match fitness, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Getting used to playing again. Look, they've had a 2-week holiday where they've probably just been relaxing and just taking a break because let's be honest, everyone's played a lot of games in the last 2-3 years just to finally get, you know, sort of a long-awaited break where last season's break was difficult because they had the Euros and then they had to have a holiday back into pre-season, where this one, it's just a long break that they much needed. And they've come back now and, you know, they're back into games, basically. I know they're not competitive games, but you still want to win games, even though us as fans accept that they are fitness. You don't go onto, if you go onto a pitch and say, well, it's pre-season, it doesn't matter, then you're not a good professional, really, are you? Let's face it. So every game you're going to want to impress. They're going to want to, you know, show the manager, I know I'm going to be in the first team, like the likes of Daka, Harvey Barnes, Ricardo, Fofana. They will be part of the main squad, but they just want to say, look, I'm here, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm fit.
Yes. Just before I think about it, I don't know if you want to come on any watch along tonight or if you're having a date night with your partner.
The 7 o'clock one, potentially, because I am having a...
That's fine, but there isn't a game at 7 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
There's a 5 o'clock one and an 8 o'clock one.
Yeah,
8 o'clock would be more than happy to come on with me and Dan.
Yeah, 8 o'clock is fine. 5 is because I've got to have my dinner and stuff like that. You know what us Welsh are like. We need.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to wait until about the last 5 minutes and order a takeaway from Deliveroo. By the time I finish, it should be
I've got barbecue. I've got barbecue lined up. So
have you? Well, very nice. Very nice. Well, it's the weather for it, isn't it?
Don't say that, Chris. We'll start it and then it'll absolutely, you know what, down.
Yes, yeah, that is Britain. I mean, I must admit, I because of my heart problems, what have you, I don't like particularly the a lot of heat and what have you. But yeah, it's a bit too hot for me. But
I thought
a lot of people. Well, they do this.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
They love the weather as well. They love the weather as well. You can see I've got a new toy here, can't you?
Would never have known, Chris. Would never have known.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
That's like when Jeff talks about his collection of glass bottles.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't know the answer to that question, then I think you are an ostrich.
Yeah, oh, I remember that. That was brilliant. Gotta love a bit of Nigel. Again.
I do actually indulge the hot weather, to be honest, but I can totally. I see some people will moan if it's too hot and then moan if it's really cold. It's a bit contradictory to do that. Some people don't like it too medium, basically, which is understandable. But I hate that. If it's hot, oh god, I'm boiling. If it's freezing, oh, can it be hot?
We're British. We're just never happy with the weather.
Yeah.
And Chris says, I only like hot weather if there is a breeze. The only problem, that's when you get sunburnt, because you're not, you listen to your father here, Chris. Don't show you Chris Jr. from now on. Don't stay out in it too long if there's a breeze. So I don't know if there's been any changes or not.
You get burnt more. You wouldn't think that would be the case, would you?
No, but you do. You're quite right. Well, you tend to stay in it longer because you don't think it's as hot as it is.
Mm. It's just the mindset, isn't it?
I love that when you're abroad though, and it's really, really hot, and you walk into an air-conditioned shop.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and you just like, can I help you? No. Just leave me here for 5 minutes.
The thing is, because we're British, if we just stand in like Spain, for example, just go into their souvenir shop and just stand there like that, they'll be thinking, what the bloody hell is this person doing?
Yes.
I'm just indulging the breeze.
Yeah. Jeff, hello in the front, Jeff here. Jeff Hudson, welcome along. He's a Notts fan, so join so far is good for us. Thanks for joining us, Jeff. To be honest with you, the better team in Nottingham, I always say, is Notts County. And we're just on the break here now, down the left-hand side. Shot coming in. No, it's defended well. I've said that. It's back at them. They have made some changes because I can see a different number on somebody's back, but I don't know what the changes are. I have no idea who number 10 is.
I'll have a look on Twitter for you now. Good luck for the season as well, Jeff. I actually do want Notts to get promoted.
I'd like to see Notts County back in the four divisions.
The squad is number 12, Stolagic for Leicester.
I'm going to have to write these down. So, read them out. Number 12 is, the other goalkeeper.
2 is Hughes. 4 is Appiah, but he's a trialist.
Appiah?
Yeah, Appiah.
Yep.
Is a trialist. 8, Leshabella.
Oh, right, yep.
10 is Marcal Madi, God's sake. Marcel Madi Avuda or something.
Okay.
Madiva Dua, that's how you say it. Madiva Dua.
Yeah.
That's who the number 10 was. 11 is Cover.
Yeah. Clubber.
14 captain is Iheanacho.
Oh, it's a completely different team, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely different. Number 17 is Fitzhugh. Oh my goodness.
Yes, and it does.
Not
when you're in the prison.
That's that. Number 24 is Maswan Hissy.
Oh, I mean, come on, you guys, give me a chance here with this team for next season, please.
Number 25 is Warm Leeton.
Yeah.
Oh, and then a nice easy one. 33 is Hill, trialist.
Hill. Well, to be honest with you, the only guy in there that is actually, not say known, but that is actually
1-0 Newport
is Iheanacho.
Yeah, I've heard of Sam Hughes as a centre back as well. If it's that Hughes, I'm presuming it is.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Give us a subscribe if you haven't. It'd be much appreciated. We do a lot of lower league. I want to say a lot of lower league content. We do some lower league content. We've got one coming up with Mike soon and Dan, where we're looking at who's going to be coming up and down from the lower divisions. So it's not all Leicester content, and you would be most welcome if you'd like to sub, sir. Oh, fair play to Nottingham Forest. Sorry, mate. Notts County. That was nearly in there.
I think I'm like a couple of seconds ahead, so I held it in for you.
You tell me that every Saturday night, mate. I don't.
Newport 1-0 up, Chris. So,
nice one. Well done, mate. Well done. We're looking forward to some cool weather in October down in the Philippines. I was in Norway, Chris, a couple of years ago doing a cruise. Bloody freezing there. But I tell you what, it was. Oh, I mean, you see snow here, and we don't get snow; we get slush. And you see the crisp snow over there, and the sun's shining, and all the colours are bouncing off it. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Where's that? Did you say sorry?
Norway. Yeah. Jeff Hudson, Ruben. Oh, was it Ruben? Thank you, mate. Yeah, he should have done. He was unlucky, in fairness. Jeff, no, totally 100%. Why do you think I got Mike to read them out?
That Mandavuda guy, bloody hell.
I mean, I'd probably spelt them all wrong on my card, but anyway, it's Leicester's number 17. Number 17 into number 12 across to number 11. That's going to be the easier way. But like you say, I mean, it's completely, like I say, changed all 11. Was always going to.
Apart from Iheanacho, none of these are going to play Premier League minutes.
Well, they might do. I mean, so the goalkeeper there, he's you don't know, he might actually at some point appear, depending on what happens with Casper and
Hungerford Town in the National League South, so only 2 leagues off Newport, to be fair.
Who is it they're playing, sorry?
Hungerford Town.
Hungerford.
Only 2 leagues off in the National League South, so I know obviously it's still 2 leagues, but that's just like a championship team playing us, really, isn't it? So
yeah.
I think they nearly got a couple of seasons ago. So
there's a few names in there. Number 8, there's Abala. Number 12 is the goalkeeper. I've heard of those. So if we don't buy anybody, we might be promoting some of these guys up, and getting games.
That's the thing. You might actually need to, because Sam Hughes may be a player that potentially gets into. Enjoy it, Jeff. Enjoy it. I don't think you will, but enjoy it.
Is that a penalty? No, maybe it was. Jeff,
You've
to be fair,
right. Yeah.
To be fair, Jeff, you've not been playing badly at all. I mean, it's difficult to say because, like I say, when you look at the team we've got out now, we've got 1 first teamer in there, and I don't know how many first teamers you've got. It should be pretty even, I would tend to say. No disrespect, but at your standard, and this is our youngsters here. In the first half, it was pretty even. I'm not going to lie.
Well, this should be. Oh, this is like Leicester under 21s taking on Notts County if they were in. If they were in the League Two as a Papa John's trophy game, so
exactly, yeah.
Because I think 5 or 6 of those that I read out played Newport when we played your under 21s in that competition.
Did you?
I remember now. As soon as you said it, he's actually a good player. There better be a video on that, Chris.
I don't think there will be somehow.
He done one for the other ones. I think they beat
Workington. I used to love. I don't know why. Years and years ago, Workington Town, they were always bottom of the 4th tier. What was then Division 4, and they always managed to get, because in them days they didn't have relegation, you had to be re-elected. So basically, the other 23 teams in the division had to vote to either have you in or vote to bring somebody else up and you go down. And they always kept in it for years. Workington Town. I don't know why. Always got a soft spot for them. I think they went bust and have probably come back up as somebody else.
They probably always kept them in the leagues. They knew they could batter them every season.
yeah, probably. Jeff, fair point there, mate. Fair point. I wouldn't be surprised looking at the team we've got out now if you win.
Yeah, I know.
As that was said then, is this a regular team for you, Jeff? Are these starters?
That's a very good save.
What a save. It was a good free kick in when you're number 14. left footed in across. He met that well, but what a save! What a save!
That Stordak, I know obviously I've never heard of him, but he could be a part of the first team squad on the bench and stuff if
Well, yeah, I mean, he was getting great plaudits until Everson came along. We have got in the development squad, we've got 4 goalkeepers, so we're not short on goalkeepers.
That was their captain that hit that, he said. That headed that.
Wow. It was a good header. Maybe you should have well, it was a good save, let's be honest. I've got to be honest with you.
That was a fantastic.
Yeah.
He saw it late as well, I think, Stodovic.
Yeah. But no, totally agree with you there, Jeff. James, yeah, keep hitting the likes and subscribe if you are new. Thank you, James. And we've got the Southampton fan in.
Yeah.
Happy Herbert's in.
Any team that wears red, Anthony supports them.
Yeah. or if there's a sale on Down Sports Direct, buy their gear.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Happy? Come along. That's going to be his name from now on. Happy Herbert, hasn't it?
He's got one for Dan for his second name.
He has. I was very quickly thinking there, but then it came to me. Chris says, yeah, we beat Penrith 5-1 and Kendall 9-0 in our pre-season games. Yeah, you probably, yeah. But again, like we say, how often, as I say, years ago, we used to look at these and think, right, this would be how we judge the team going into the new season. And you would lose every single game, and then you'd have a really, really good season. Or you'd win every game, this is going to be it, and then you struggle. So it is fitness, you know. And they say the chance to see some players as well.
That's what I mean. Yes.
You see how, sorry, you should say you, but you see how you scored. It was our stupid mistake. Good run through, though. He took it well. He did take it well, did Barnes.
It was excellent vision from Daka, to be fair, to cut right through the fence.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what? I know it sounds really stupid, and you may disagree. Probably will disagree now I've said that.
You're Welsh, so stupid and disagree. They were given.
I'm actually more interested in this second half performance from Leicester than the first, because the first half, there was 5 or 6 or 7 that we already knew what they can offer.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
The unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I always remember Carlisle as being the ground that floods.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if it was like 3 seasons ago when it was really awful. And they had to postpone a few matches, I think, due to it.
Yeah.
Well, not a few. A bit more than a few. Don't worry, we'll just get the vacuum, mate, and we'll just hoover the water up.
Yeah, another. I rate this goalkeeper. Everson and Stolchek, however you pronounce it, 2 very good goalkeepers, which is why I wouldn't be sorry if Casper was to leave us. I'd sooner Casper go and we keep Ward than sell Ward, to be honest with you.
Whatever.
Even though Everson's coming through.
I know I said it to you and on a few of your streams in recent, Chris. I don't care where, 15, 16. I don't care where Danny Ward goes, but I want him to be playing first team football. I don't care where it is, if it's at Leicester or better, because I know you're in the Premier League, but if it's Championship, I just need him playing first team football for the World Cup.
Yeah, I get that. I get that 100%. And I think he's good enough. But Brendan, I mean, if in 3 years he's been here, he's only played that 1 Premier League game at the end of last season. He's played in cups for us. But I mean, you know, we were in 4 tournaments last season and he wasn't getting games then. So maybe there's just something Brendan just doesn't see in him, you know. Yeah. As we see them 90 minutes or, 15, 20 if they're coming on as a sub every week. Brendan's seeing them, and any manager is seeing these players every day in training.
You don't know if it's an actual ability thing. It may be a mentality thing, or it might be an attitude thing. You just have no idea.
Yeah, indeed.
Because I remember one of our players was about 3-4 years ago was one of our better players, and Michael Flynn was like, "You don't have the attitude to play," and he was a Guyanan international, went to the North American version of the Euros, the Gold Cup, and because of his attitude stunk, he just got rid of him. And
yeah, well, that's it. Yeah,
I'd rather have a team that have a good attitude than the ability sometimes.
And this is why, it's drinks break time again. This is why, in fairness, you got to kind of go with with your managers, because I say they see it more often than not, and that's why we've never gone out and bought. When we won the Premier League, it was very much the team, a band of brothers, all of that, and you bring in somebody sort of Ronaldo, Messi type, which I know we wouldn't, but it would just literally throw the throw the whole, what's the word I'm looking for? Through the whole atmosphere and attitude out the window,
Because the whole Leicester, the whole thing behind that Leicester title season was the togetherness and the squad harmony, wasn't it? You drop someone who's bigger, don't mean to being disrespectful, but you drop someone who's bigger than that squad into it, and everyone's like, "Oh, but he's the main man now. We're not a team anymore." We see it now, don't we? Vincent Kompany's Burnley, Wayne Rooney's Derby. That's what can happen just for a manager. Imagine that for.
It's not Wayne Rooney's Derby anymore, is it? But there's old Mr. Toure. How
my goodness. Golly gosh. Probably
Wayne Rooney, can I just say, I did when I did the news show the other day, Wayne Rooney 9-1 to come to Leicester. No. He is not coming to Leicester. Can you imagine him being Jamie Vardy's manager? I mean,
Yeah.
You go home and Coleen saying, "Did you give him shit today? I hope you gave him shit today."
I think she's got another court case, haven't she, Rebecca? I believe.
I don't know. I think it's still going on. I lost, but I didn't really have any interest in it. It's up there with certain TV programs, but
let me guess, Love Island.
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't want to mention it for why. Tell you what, Notts County are giving us a good run out in this game, Jeff. Oh, the ball's gone onto the pitch next. Who's going to onto the next door pitch? Who's going to get it?
You're right, Jeff. He does deserve to be given a chance, 100%.
Well, you're even seeing the messages before me.
I'm seeing the comments on YouTube and StreamYard come through a second.
No, I'm not even. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. I was looking for the Notts County, Jeff. Michael is a legend to us, but time for change is near. Well, yeah, I think I want Ward to be our number one. And I don't want to see Ward, if he is the number one, anywhere near the FA Cup or the League Cup teams. That should be Iverson.
And not just that, one thing I will, not just being Welsh and being slight bias towards Danny Ward, but also sort of advice, because it's not nice. If Ward was to be given number one, don't jump on his back straight. Not you personally, but in general, I hope people don't jump on his back and say, "Oh, look, this is why we shouldn't have sold Asper." You've got to give...
Well, it'll happen, won't it? Yes, it will happen, Because
he's not played... Well, he's played like one or a few games in like 4 years at Leicester, so...
Yeah, he's done cup games apart from that one Premier League game. Notts Forest. I'm sorry, mate, if you're watching Notts County, Jeff. Ball whipped in! Yeah, oh!
I know, I get quite...
Bloody hell! I mean, we are living on the wire here. I mean, Jesus, James, what a chance that was. Chris says Mike being biased, didn't know that.
I don't know what the word means.
I mean, look at this. 23 whips it in, goes all the way through. Oh, what another save from that goalkeeper.
I tell you what, he's looked good, that Stoychik.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was the up-and-coming goalkeeper at one point. And I know Brendan likes 3 goalkeepers. Well, I think he likes more because we've virtually got a team of them. because we had Jupokovic for I don't know how long. That was just a bench warmer. But, for me, Schmeichel goes, Ward comes in, and you've got Iverson and the Storicic to play the other two roles. And I think, Iverson gets all the cup games. But then again, we're all a manager, aren't we? Every one of us is a manager.
Very much true.
Talking of which, though, at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, if you fancy a bit of snog, marry, avoid, come and find me. I will be snog, marrying and avoiding along with Craig. Basically, we'll be going through the squad as it is at the moment, and we're going to have basically keep, sell, loan. Oh, number 2 missed it there. Hughes, it went straight over his head, and Notts County coming back at us again. You can't get rid of the ball yet. This is some good play by Notts County.
That Jacob Stoyacek, Chris, is only 21.
Wow.
So if he can grow into that role, Iverson, I believe, is a few years older. Yeah, they are, James. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, to me, those 3 are the future. But I think it might be Ward that leaves. Schmeichel, he obviously I'd have his babies. I'm not going to lie, but I mean, there does come a time when you've got to look at it. Yeah.
Not just that. There's no long-term future in selling Danny Ward and keeping Schmeichel, because then you're going to have a new number 1 in a season or 2 either anyway when Schmeichel retires or
exactly. I'm not too worried, James. They are giving us a test here, but like I say, when you look at the squad, 2 trialists and only 1 first-team player in there, I'm not expecting much in this second half, and I wouldn't be surprised in total fairness if Notts County go on and win it.
And you look at their team, considering what Notts County, Jeff was saying earlier, it's pretty much one of their strongest 11 they could field out. There was a few players that I know, Mitchell up front, Rodriguez, Slocum obviously in goal. So it's, a strong Notts County side against, let's face it, Leicester's under-21s, really.
Yes. Yeah, no, I agree. I do agree. But no, just saying, so 9 o'clock tomorrow, come and watch us snog, marrying and avoiding, or keep selling, or loan as it really is. But it doesn't sound as snappy, that, does it? 9 o'clock tomorrow on this channel.
As they're all men, I shall be avoiding them all. I'll tell you what,
Power Punch, mate. Power Punch and Ross here. Geez, I'm a Burnley fan, but looking at Leicester City, how are the Leicester City competing in the Premier League? I know it's a friendly, by the way. Power Punch. All I'll say is in this half, like I said, it is a friendly, but we have got 1 first teamer in there. We've got 1 player that will be playing if this was a Premier League match. We've got 2 trialists, and the rest are all under 23s and 21s. This, like Mike said, if we were playing Notts County in the Papa John's Pizza Express Cup, whatever, this is sort of the team that we would be putting out. So, that's why. So, I would expect Forest to even Forest. I keep doing that. I would expect County to even possibly win this now. I tell you what, Forest hate that. If you call them Notts Forest, they hate it. We're not Notts Forest. We're Nottingham Forest. Kai, hi. Let's hope County can do this to Forest in a couple of weeks. Oh, you're playing in a friendly, are you? I'd love that. I tell you what, Kai. If Notts County can beat Notts Forest, do you know what? I've got to do this again.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Definitely.
Oh, sorry, I mean Newport County. Sorry, Kai. I'm joking. Come on, Notts County.
70 minutes gone. I'm surprised it's still 1-1. I think Notts County have deserved to be in front from this half. But again, we're not making ours a poor free kick straight into the into the Notts County's goalkeeper's arms. That said, he then messes it up. One thing they're going to do here, Leicester picking it back. They haven't. Must have been an offside. Like I say, but Burnley, you've got to be happy with company. They're making a lot of signings there. I don't think I can see them coming straight back up, Power, but you never know. I think a couple of seasons, and I think you'll come back stronger and better. And you've got a good manager there, and appears to be making some good signings.
I said with Burnley, I think this season it'll be just getting used to being back down there for a season, maybe two, and then in a couple of seasons. And the worst thing is you don't want to get promoted. I know I said stupid, but when you come down, you don't want to get promoted straight away. You want to
have you're going to come straight back down. No, financially it's good for you, but we've done that at Leicester, and financially, was that a penalty? No, I don't think it was. I think he got the ball. Yeah, financially it's good, but it doesn't do your sort of confidence any good if you're getting battered every week, But Power and Kai, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of non-Leicester stuff. And Power, I do an awful lot. I don't know if you know Dan, the Burnley fan on Turf Morehouse TV. We do an awful lot with him as well, even though he got relegated. I'm going to be doing his predictions with him next season. That'll be fun. Yes.
Yeah, less of that, Anthony. It's been on the
Alexa, how bad are Arsenal?
Arsenal is ranked 5.
Sure, 3. I've got a lot to say about Arsenal, had she?
What did you say, Arsenal?
Are ranked 5. I think it's ranked. I think ranked was the word. I might have misheard it. It was Arsenal. Corner for Notts County coming in here, and it's cleared.
Ranked 5. That's what it meant.
Yes. Peanut Butter Banana, loving the name. How do you think Leicester City can battle for top 6 next season? Yes, I don't think it'll be any higher than that. I think if you finish 6th or 7th, I would be very happy because that would get us some form of European football.
Or just win the FA Cup again like you did. That would be nice.
It would, to be honest with you. I'm just glad we've done it once. We're not going to be greedy.
I'd much rather win the FA Cup and get into Europe than finishing 7th in the Premier League and get to Europe.
Yeah, I guess so. I get what you're saying there, but we just haven't had 4 attempts at it and being the biggest team never to have won it officially, and also being the team that's been more finals than anybody and not won it. It was nice to get that albatross off our back. So I don't know what team are you, Peanut? I mean, there's no clues there. Banana, yellow, Norwich. I'm guessing not though. I think like I say, 5th, 6th, or 7th, I would be more than happy with. 5th in the league, Anthony, and I was still getting an earache off Luca when I went on his mobile chat the other day on Instagram. And I was getting loads of abuse from Arsenal fans because I was basically saying it as it was, and he was saying, I want Arsenal to be better. I want them to, to improve. I went, well, you have improved. Well, we want European football. Well, you've got European football. We want to make signings. You've made signings. Yes, but they're rubbish. Yeah, in your opinion, they are. Well, when are we going to win the league again? I mean, well, it took Liverpool 30 seasons, mate. Put your feet up and get comfy.
One of the signings.
Actually talking about Arsenal. We've got a couple of Arsenal. We've got an Arsenal love in here with Anthony and Peanut. I mean, the thing is, again, a lot of people, and again, no, it's true though, Peanut. I'm just being honest. You have improved. I know a lot of people want Arteta out, but you wanted Wenger out. You wanted Emery out. Where you've got to be careful what you wish for. Had you stuck with Emery, maybe you'd have won a few European trophies.
I always said they should have stuck with Emery.
you know. But hindsight is an absolutely marvellous thing, isn't it?
I love hindsight, but it's also a bloody killer.
Yeah. Peanut Butter and Anthony, I am hoping tomorrow at 5 o'clock to having Lee Judges on from AFTV, and he's got his own channel as well. So he has been away, so I'm not 100% sure. It's all provisionally arranged, but 5 o'clock tomorrow on this channel, I'll be talking to Lee Judges about his hopes for next season and last season, and obviously Arteta and what have you. So that could be interesting. Give us a subscribe and this is Chris. Give us a subscribe and click that notification bell, and you'll know when we go live. Thanks for everybody that's in here. Even if you're not a Leicester fan, I mean, obviously we are mainly a Leicester channel. You will see from my backdrop here that I'm a Leicester fan. I love it when people turn up at the door to deliver me a package. They look in and they go, "Are you a Leicester fan?" I'm like, no. I just, what do you think looking at it? But we do a lot of non-Leicester stuff as well.
I think Lee Judges has just come back from Germany today, hasn't he? I think
he has. Yeah, he's due back today. Yeah.
I was watching their video actually of their tour around Nuremberg. Nice city in Germany, Nuremberg. Not that I've been, just looks nice.
Yes. That's a free kick here to Notts County. Yeah, so and he literally, I mean, trying to get Lee Judges on, it obviously he's really, really busy. So we provisionally got it booked in, but it does just change. But I say subscribe, click on the notifications, and you'll know. Yes, they've got it.
Yeah,
they have done it. Oh my God!
What a header! That's a great.
Oh my God!
To flick it on with the thing is with that goal, there's so much pace on the ball to be able to direct it. And a good goal, to be fair.
Oh no! Oh no!
Chris, another set piece, like James says.
Yeah, indeed. I can say I'm not going to sit here and go mad because, like I say, I know what team we've got out there. But well done to Notts County. I'm not going to take anything away from Notts County. Well done. It was a great set-piece goal, and it was well taken. I'm being honest with you, I'm not going to say this here, I don't think many goalkeepers would have got to that, to be honest with you.
That's what I said. Go on.
I would say if they did get a hand to it, I don't think they would have kept it out anyway.
Yeah, Chris, I know that certain fan that you're on about. 2-0 down in a friendly. Tear her out. It's not good enough. You know exactly what I'm on about. It was bloody hilarious to see that.
Good header though. Yeah, Anthony Knott's 2-0 up. Yeah, another punch. A set piece. I knew it. Yeah. Like I say though, I can't go mad because of the guys that are out there playing. Proper header from a lower league player. Yes.
You get used to that, Chris.
I predict Notts County to win 4-1 now. There's 10 minutes to go.
No, I think this will end 2-1, I think.
If it was 3-1, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think this will end 2-1, I think, personally.
Yeah, as James said, not many keepers would have stopped that. It was a bullet header.
Not just that.
Great free kick as well.
Pace and delivery on it was Beckham-esque.
Yes.
It was basically like, I'm going to deliver this on your head, just direct it. And he not just directed it, he absolutely bullet headed it.
It's a good breakaway here again from Notts County. Yeah, the one on the... I have got two, can you believe? I've got two lcfc.com streams up, and they are not in team with each other. Jeff, yes, you did deserve that, mate. I'm not going to lie. You have been the better team in the second half. Fair play to you. Scott is saying here, great to see us doing so well with our set pieces. We get new signings, need a better backroom staff. Calm down, Scott. Calm down.
started to read that sentence like he was serious. Great to see us, and then I read the rest of the sentence. I was
it is. In fairness, it is the C team, but it is a little
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah, very much so.
No, this is my favourite. I've got absolutely no reason to play this other than the fact that I want to play it.
How dare you break wind before me?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know it was your turn.
Absolutely love that.
Cool.
Yeah, they have played well this half. Like I say, I'm not going to sort of deny it. And to be honest with you, this is what we do in the first game at the training ground. It's two teams, completely different 11 to the first 11. And the first half 11, let's be honest with you.
But to be fair, Chris, the first 11 weren't superb today. They were good, but they weren't superb.
No, they weren't. No. And it was 1-1 at full half time.
Yeah.
But again, when I say first 11, of course, it wasn't the first 11.
The majority, you mean?
Yeah. Jeff, maybe we could borrow your set piece coaches then. If you've improved, we need them. In fact, your new signing scored the second one. I'd love to say. I'm not going to lie. Like I say, I'd love to County back up in League Two. Maybe swap places with Newport County. That'd be a laugh.
No, it doesn't. Swap places with Cardiff.
Who are you pointing that to? Nottingham Forest. I'm not sure you're asking that.
I don't support Nottingham Forest, and
maybe they're asking Scott. Oh, here comes our number 2. Passes into our number 17. Has a shot. Oh, good save.
It's a good save, that, isn't it? I thought he'd done very well to get to his corner there.
Yeah, it was good save. I know Leicester's one of those teams that nobody kind of really minds. I mean, when we won the league, I think we were everybody's second favourite team. Everybody who supported themselves, apart from Tottenham, everybody was they were Leicester our second favourite team. We kind of lost it when we sat Ranieri a little bit, but
Arsenal thought they won the league when they beat you, so
they did.
To be honest, every game in that season, I know obviously I wasn't really a Leicester fan, but every game I was like, come on, please just keep winning. Just win this game. Yeah. Just win this game. Just win this game.
As it went on, well, that was a bit of a wild shot. As it went on, everybody they could actually do this. Yeah, come on. Because of the fact that poor Bournemouth had come up from being, 17 points deducted in the 4th tier and collecting money in buckets outside the pavilion to the first, to the Premier League. That should have been the story. But
yeah.
Of course, with us winning it.
I want to ask you a question in a minute, Chris, but I'll hold the phone a second.
No problem. We're getting these set pieces goals out of our system. I predict we'll concede no set pieces during this season. This from someone who's below Steve Lynix in the predictions. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, and this is from somebody who's drunk as well, I think. Oh, did that hit the post then from Inacho, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Very, very close.
Oh, and then that one was miles wide.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is, when did you start to believe that you could win the league? Did it get to did you at any point did you think no, it's not going to happen, or did you just think it was sort of fake?
You want the honest answer?
Yeah.
When Hazard scored the second goal against Tottenham.
Oh.
Leicester, we are kings at shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
And I was actually sat next to, or back to back to a Tottenham Hotspur fan at work. And we were both sat there all season going, yeah, you're going to win it. we're gonna blow it up. And he'd say the same. Yeah, Leicester are going to win it. Tottenham always bottle it. Neither of us believed we were going to do it, and until it came mathematically that we couldn't get caught, I think, which was basically with that game.
Yeah, it was.
That was when I believed it. That was when I believed it. I remember ringing up Talk Sport that night because I did a lot with Talk Sport that season. Absolutely pissed out of my brain. That was going to be the worst interview I'd ever given.
I'm going to search for that after this stream.
It's not on. I've tried to find it. It's not on. That was before they were live on the TV.
Oh, right.
I should say.
Because they do it live now, don't they? Every single day on YouTube.
Some of the shows are. I know Simon Jordan is. I love him. I absolutely love him.
All right, let's speak no more about him. Can't stand him.
Anthony Herbert's doing his best Kate Bush. Running up that league. Winning that league so quickly. Yes. It's like snakes and ladders for you, Anthony. You'll get up a few places, then you'll drop all the way back down again.
And that league was funny when you won it, because like everyone else was like it just felt like it was Leicester's to win. Like, obviously for you didn't believe it because you wouldn't believe such a story like that. But as a neutral watching it, I was like, they're going to do this. They just go into every game fearless.
Yes. Everybody, Chris, if you ask Ranieri when he thought you could, let's just sit down. No, Leicester defending. He spoke to Ranieri. He thought that it was that game as well. Going to Manchester and winning 3-1. I think Huth got 2 headers in that. And was it Mahrez? I can't remember with you. It was what I had for breakfast. But it was literally was that game. Most people will say that was when we believed we could do it. But it was just, I was just there and I'm thinking, like, it can't happen. It's Leicester City. How the hell can Leicester City win the Premier League? I
was just at his press conferences all season. He was like, Leicester City are in the champ. I'm not going to do his Italian voice, but Leicester City are in the champion.
Yeah. I actually got a book. I got a book there that I got because you got loads of free stuff if you're a Leicester channel that season, and it's a little book. It's all Ranieri's sayings.
Yeah. Did he something, wasn't it? That was.
He didn't put any pressure on. He said, "No, we just want to do better than last season." I mean, just stayed up, and Then when we got into Europe, it was right. We're in Europe now. That we're happy. We got Europa League, whatever, and then we're in the Champions League. Right, we're in the Champions League, and I think when we got the Champions League, the pressure was off us because we could have lost out on the Champions League, and we just, lost out on winning it, but still getting Champions League, and it would have been an absolutely fantastic season. So, Chris said there, he couldn't have. I believe Leicester would win. Oh, he's already said that one. Sorry. I have to keep hitting myself to try to wake me up, think it was only a dream. Tell you what, mate, pinching yourself was becoming self-harm during that season. So 88 minutes gone. Can Leicester pull something out of the bag here?
What numbers are the 2 trialists, Chris, again? I can't remember which numbers I said.
4 and 33.
Yeah, because that number 4 actually looks like a very decent player, to be fair.
Well, this is when... Oh, what the hell? That nearly went over the netting. That was a bit high and wide. Well, this is the chance. I mean, this is when they're going to be seen, Give them a chance to be seen. That was Mohammed. That was the player whose name begins with number 10. That was the number 10.
They thought Leicester would win the league or the FA Cup. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Spencer said there, when we lost to Arsenal away in the last minute, Arsenal were just celebrating like they had won it. Yeah. Good. Hello, Ryan. How the devil are you? Welcome along.
Afternoon, Ryan. I have seen your message on Twitter, Ryan. I will get back to you.
Yeah. Just to say, we've got 2 more games coming up today. At 8 o'clock, it's Holland versus Sweden, and this gentleman will be back with us then. And also, Dan will be joining us. if anybody's free and wants to do a watch along at 5 and join me for the Portugal versus Switzerland game, please let me know. That's
I haven't
5
missed
o'clock.
the Euros yet. I'm really enjoying this. I said I've not missed the game of the Euros. I'm enjoying it.
It is. They are playing really, really well.
Germany were excellent last night.
I didn't see that because I was doing the show with Ryan on racism and homophobia in the game.
Yeah, they completely and utterly dominated
and
Denmark.
Sexism, and the fact that I put, I think the fact that we've put, I have to put it in the group and turn off commenting because people are saying well, basically they were just calling women's football, and they said it wasn't. It's only a poor shadow of the men's game. I mean, I said, did you watch the Hungary game, mate? Did you really watch the Hungary game? Because
you watched England recently. They're awful in the men's.
Exactly. But some people are just knuckle draggers, aren't they?
Or 1950.
I think that could be it. I think that could be it now. We're in the 90, coming up. We're in the 92nd minute. That's again. I think that this referee could take an example of some of the female referees from the Euros, because he's been blowing up for every single little thing. Ryan, do you want to do the watch along with me? And it finishes, and it is Nottingham Forest. No, it's not.
Nottingham, I dare you.
Oh God, it is the number 1 team in Nottingham to Leicester City 1. Well done, Notts County. You deserved it. I'm not going to lie. It was the second half. I thought you could have got more than that in the second half. There's some good saves from our goalkeeper. Yeah, he's coming. Yeah, thanks very much, Ryan. I'll send you the link about 4:30 if that's okay. Yeah, so good game. I think that wasn't nothing like him, was it? But yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of the trialists. We saw a couple of trialists out there, and we saw. But yeah, they could have won Power. They could have easily won 5-1. But the thing is, they didn't. And, we look at these games and we go, well, okay, how many did we score? We've also got to look at the defending. And yes, we conceded from a couple of set pieces. But,
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to say, well, we defended well then. If we only stopped you getting, 2 rather than 5. Take your point, Power, but definitely agree. Right, I'm going to call it a day because I've not eaten yet today, and I need to try and get a takeaway in before the next match. So, Mike, thank you very much, young man.
You're very welcome. Thanks for letting me come on the stream. It was a very entertaining game and a good stream. So thanks for.
Yeah, no, you made it, sir. You made it. Thank you, and enjoy your barbecue.
Oh yes, I will, and I will be back for. I nearly said 8 o'clock, around 1:45, depending on what time. It will be live.
What time you finished gobbling your sausages? I was.
Let's just stick with burgers and onions. That's not.
I've heard you. I've heard you're partial to the odd sausage.
Oh, I was going to say something awful then, so we're not going to say that.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, mate, and I'll see you at 7:45. Have a good one.
Great stream, thanks.
Yes, thanks for coming on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks to Mike there, all the way from HMS Prison Newport. We thank you for joining us. Yeah, I can still see you, Michael. I can still see you. But yeah, I can see that as well, Mike. I can see your comment. Mike will be becoming a Bristol Rovers fan in the future. Well, they're the number 1 team in Bristol, aren't they? Thanks very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It does help support us and keeps us going. Thanks a lot, Mike. Thanks for coming on. You're a gentleman, sir. I do appreciate it. See you at 7:45. If you haven't yet, like I say, we've had a lot of watchers. Please subscribe. I don't know if this video will go out or whether it will be pulled up or whatever. But if you subscribe, then you will and click the notification bell, you will be able to never miss a game. And smash the likes as well. That helps us. So don't forget, please, if you can help and subscribe, well, not help and subscribe, but support the companies that support this channel, it would be much, much appreciated.
Leicester lead again! The goals are flowing here now!
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open.
For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise,
Visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
All the details for all those are in the description below on YouTube. Thank you for spending your afternoon with us, spending your Saturday afternoon with us on this lovely day. And obviously, anybody that ever listens on the podcast, thank you for lending me your ears. I will be back at 4:45 for the next game. Thanks very much, guys. Take care, stay safe, and don't do anything I won't enjoy. Good night.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too or I'll be back.
Cool. I'm out of here. Ooh, that's a wrap.
Some people are on the pitch. They're